1075 The Game Podcasting is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
When you are literally replacing everyone that's a specialist, if you will, on special teams, kicker, punter, kickoff, long snap, holder, that's a thing. And one of the few things that I still borrow from the Muschamp days, and I mentioned this to Jack, is the term creating adversity. And that's, and everybody wants to do it, but you cannot replicate. Look, you really can't replicate anything from a game situation in a practice. There are some sports that lend itself to certain things better than others, like scrimmages in basketball as an example, or something like that. But, for kickers, like you and I were joking last week, sometimes, if a kicker misses a kick in practice, that whatever color jersey he's wearing, that team has to run. Mm-hmm. Well, then they just hate the kicker.
Right.
And that's what kind of adversity have we created, right? So I'll be curious with Shane's special teams background and with Joe DeCamillis, and look, there's plenty of special teams turnover in the NFL every year too. Mm-hmm. So this isn't something where they're like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Mm-hmm. But it's not ideal either. So that is something over the next couple of weeks that I think will probably garner more attention than it otherwise would.
Yeah, and think about it. Long snapper, holder, kicker, punter, kickoff guy. Throw this in, too. We forget just how much of a demon Delvion Campbell was as, a gunner on special teams. Yep. You've lost everything. And you've got to rebuild all of those key spots in your special teams. Can it be done? Sure, like you said, it's not like no one ever has turnover in special teams, because let's face it, not many times you sitting around going, well, we can't let that guy go. Why? Well, he's very vital to the special teams. You take your roster and build your special teams typically, right? Delvion Campbell did not come to South Carolina because, man, you know what I want to do? I want to be a gunner on special teams.
Only Ryan Brewer has done it. South Carolina Athletics Hall of Fame has announced its newest inductees today, and they are in alphabetical order. Natasha Hastings from track and field, a 10-time All-American and a 3-time NCAA champion. She was also the 2007 SEC Scholar Athlete of the Year and competed for the United States in the Olympics and at World Championships. Congratulations. Brandon Hulko was a 3-time All-American in diving in the 1 meter and was an All-American in the 3 meter dive in 2000, won 4 letters for South Carolina, and was the Male Athlete of the Year following his senior season. Paul Jubb, men's tennis, the NCAA singles national champion. I remember that well. Back in 2019, the first individual champion in program history. He was 30-6 in SEC matches during his career. Akram Mahmoud in swimming, 2014 through 2018, a 10-time All-American, honors in multiple events, including the 500 free, the 1650 free. He also represented his native Egypt at the 2016 Olympics in Rio. I remember talking a lot about Akram with our good friend McGee Moody through the years, and just how special this young man was, not only as a swimmer, but as an inspiration to his teammates and to his country. Congratulations. Molly Patton, a fantastic goalkeeper for Carolina women's soccer. She ranks 4th in career minutes in goal and matches played. She was the team MVP twice and earned the President's Award following her senior season. She was 2nd team All-Region and All-American back in 2009. And finally, Asia Wilson, the 2018 unanimous National Player of the Year, the program's first 4-time All-American, 3 first-team selections, and, of course, was one of the stars to lead Carolina to their first national championship back in 2017. She was a 3-time SEC Player of the Year award, 4-time first-team All-Southeastern Conference, and, of course, she was the number 1 pick in the WNBA draft. So congratulations to all of the newest Gamecock Hall of Fame inductees: Natasha Hastings, Brandon Hulko, Paul Jubb, Akram Mahmoud, Molly Patton, and Asia Wilson.